fundraiser was launched just about a week ago, just to help assist, get some funds for basic care and food for the animals. We have been closed for nearly 2 months now, and as a nonprofit, our kind of revenue to run the zoo is pretty much majority based on guests coming to the zoo, events, birthday parties. We do receive some very helpful funding from the government, but everything else to keep the zoo running on a daily basis, feeding over 1,000 animals, is from guests coming. And so with us forced closed 2 months ago, that's 2 months of closure with no money coming in. Fortunately, our staff have just still been coming. We haven't had to let anyone off. We've had to cut back some hours, but we still have an amazing staff here every day, helping make sure the animals are receiving the same excellent care. But obviously, with the effect of the closure and the pandemic, the zoo is quite empty because there's no kids running around and no guests. So it's just kind of just the staff here. So it is kind of weird in that part. So we're hoping the funds will definitely get us through May, for the next month or so. Best case scenario, we could open early June. But, with the pandemic, everything's changing day by day. So we could end up being closed for another couple months. So I think we're just going to kind of take it as this right now, make sure, the animals are kind of getting fed, receiving amazing care. And then, when June 1st comes around, we'll take it from there and see what the next step is. So a lot of people don't realize how expensive on a daily basis it is to run the zoo. So, we have over 1,000 animals here. I think over a couple hundred birds. These birds are all eating kind of, fresh fruit on a daily basis, fresh seeds. Some of these bird feeds are imported from the U.S. We have over 100 mammals, and two of which, kind of the famous ones, are the lions. Just for instance, these lions are eating, getting beef on a daily basis, about 8 pounds each, and just on a weekly basis, these 2 lions are going through about, $30,000-$40,000 worth of meat on a week. And that's just 2 animals out of 1,000. And then we have over 500 reptiles, including 300 Jamaican iguanas, which is part of our conservation kind of research program. And all those iguanas are on a very nutritious diet where they have to get fresh greens and fruits and veggies every day. So they get this really nice, beautiful salad. So all this feed obviously adds up every day. It's not something we can just stop paying for because we want to make sure our animals are happy and healthy. And so the feed is just one side of it, and then we obviously have veterinary care. Besides our zoo, we have our kind of wildlife sanctuary area where we work with NEPA to rescue native wildlife, whether they're orphaned birds, injured crocodiles. They come to our zoo to kind of rehabilitate and receive vet care for so many months till they can be released back into the wild. And we've had amazing support, like both locally and internationally. We've had, with the fundraiser itself, we've had lots of donations coming in from multiple people who've just seen us on social media and seen some of the neat work we do. So they want to support that and help keep us going. And then locally, we have lots of people who, the Hope Zoo opened in 1961. There's been lots of changes since then, and especially so in recent years. But we've had lots of people who've grown up here, brought their kids here. And then we have people who still come here on a regular basis. And so they want to keep this around. And so it's been very humbling to get the support that we have so far. In terms of volunteers for the zoo, we normally do have a great volunteer basis where people can come and we can have them help out with the keepers. But obviously with the pandemic, we've kind of closed that off, just to keep safe for the staff and everyone. So we just have our staff coming in right now. We're very fortunate that a lot of our staff lives very close to the zoo, especially our animal care staff. And so transportation-wise, they haven't been too impacted, but we do have many other staff that are from around Kingston. So with the earlier curfew, we've had to let them off early. We want to leave them ample time to get home. And so we've made sure to cover the staff that are coming here from, traveling a bit more from wherever in Kingston. We make sure, they're leaving at whether it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, so they could get home in time. With me living on zoo grounds, and then obviously with the curfews, it's definitely increased my work a bit more. I'm always on call. I'm here at all times. If anything goes wrong, I'm the one here. Sometimes if we have injured animals that happens at 5 o'clock at night, I'm bringing those animals home, or sometimes I'm sleeping in the zoo to take care of those animals. And I've seen a lot of amazing support coming from like the US and US zoos. Over the last 2 months, I saw these zoos opening up GoFundMe pages and donation pages. I was like, that's a great idea. Like, we need to do that as well. And so when we opened up ours, it was awesome to see so many Jamaicans kind of showing support, sharing it on Twitter, social media, and then making donations. And then obviously with the media too. With our fundraiser, we obviously greatly appreciate any donation. $5, $10, it helps. Believe it or not, whether it's $5, it's going to help an animal get fed for that day. But we also wanted to do something special to say thank you, and kind of maybe make it more fun for people to donate. And so the people that can donate a little bit more money, we created these donation packages starting at $65 and going up to $85, and you can pick to donate whether it's an iguana or a certain bird or a lion or a kangaroo. And you can donate that money, and part of the thing we'll do is you tell us the animal you're interested in, and we'll send you kind of weekly updates. It's like a 1-minute video introducing your animal, and then updates for the next month, so you can see them getting fed and see what your money is going towards. And then also a fun thing that we did is if you donate quite like $100 US or more, you can do even a Zoom call. So you have lots of these, whether schools or corporations are working from home now, where you're doing these virtual Zoom meetings. We will pick the animal of your choice and join in on your Zoom call for 10 minutes. Whether big or small, we appreciate any donation. It's going to help us either way, and we can assure you that the money is going directly to the animals, whether it's feed or veterinary care. And then when we do open back up after this whole craziness, we can kind of open up with a bang and be excited for everyone to come back.